Hey, what's up everybody? Out here tonight, we're on 3000 GT again. What we have planned tonight is I got some eBay coilovers, which I know everybody loves, but luckily I have them because my front struts are completely blown out. I was having weird and crazy torque steer and everything every time I get on it, and I couldn't figure out what the heck was going on. I have ground control coil springs, adjustable coil springs, and I have them set pretty low, so I'm guessing that's probably why. Plus they've been sitting for a few years. The car's just been sitting, not driving. And they're just done. So we're gonna go ahead and just put these coilovers on for now. I plan on using them for a bag setup, and do the coil on bag setup eventually. So I'll just put these on for now, and then until I get the bags, and then I can just swap them out. Won't be that big a deal. So let's plan for tonight. I'll get those on. Depending on how long that takes. I already got the driver's side done, so all I gotta do is passenger side. We'll go ahead and I'll show you kind of which bolts to take loose and easiest way to do that. Go from there, and then depending on how long that takes, I want to maybe start on the fiberglass. We'll see. I don't know. Don't really feel like spending a whole lot of time out here tonight, but we'll see how it goes. So let's get started on it. So this bottom bolt is just a starting bolt. It doesn't have the eccentric in it. This top one is your eccentric, to where you actually adjust your camber. So this is your camber eccentric bolts on top. I will take these top nuts off for the strut. So here you can see what I mean about they're blown out. Watch. So that's a fully extended strut, and it's not moving, which it's not supposed to. It should extend out. All right. As soon as I let go, though, its own weight's pushing itself down, and I can push it down, and it just stays there. The strut's supposed to, it's a spring, or it's a shock. It's supposed to push itself back up. It's supposed to just absorb the impact, and it's not doing any of that. So this thing is definitely toast. And here we have the eBay coilover. It's a maXpeedingrods. Everybody talks about them, say they're junk, but this is definitely gonna be better than what I have, as you can see. It's actually, to me, it doesn't look like it's really bad. It's got good threads on it. All right, you can see here the threads. It's got adjustable sleeve. The spring is pretty thick. It's just as thick as those ground control springs. It has the bolt hole for the brake line to mount to. it looks good, honestly. It's straight through, so you can lower it quite a bit. I mean, I'm sure you can just stake this thing all the way to the ground if you wanted to. But I got the adjustable damper positions. I mean, I don't know how you can hear it clicking there. I don't know how well they work, but hey, like I said, it's gonna be better than what I had on there. So here we go. so probably couldn't see a whole lot, but this bottom bolt, I don't know if it's like this on all of them, probably not, because I have the 7/8 inch rear sway bar. 7/8? Yeah, I think that's right. Anyways, this bottom bolt comes in from like the inside of the car this way, and it hits on the sway bar trying to pull it out. So you have to kind of jack up on the suspension a little bit and then bend the sway bar out of the way, or you can take the sway bar completely off, but then you got to mess with that stupid thing. So I just use a pry bar and pry down on it a little bit and get the bolt out. So now we can put the new rear coilover in. Alright, so here is the rear coilover. As you can see, this lower mount is quite a bit larger than the other one. So I think all these coilovers are actually TT or VR4 coilovers. So if you have a friend, you can have them make you a bushing. So it converts the larger size to the NA size. So you'll have to have that to make this work. If you don't have this bushing or a bushing, it's not going to work. I'm not sure if you can press out the lower rubber from that old shock to press in here. That might work, but my luck, you'd probably mess up all the rubber and wouldn't be a very tight fit. So just have a bushing made. Be the best bet.